LJ Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty LDBC, Lions Den Boxing Community. For those who don't know, now you know. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe. Also hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. And if you're digging the video, go ahead and share the video. All right. Shakur Stevenson, coming off of a victory, calls out Devin Haney. We all know Shakur Stevenson missed weight recently. He can no longer make 130 pounds. We've seen this coming for a while now. Shakur is growing into his man body, his man strength. And now Shakur wants to move up to 135 pounds, where Devin Haney is the king, the current undisputed champion. While at the same time this is going on, Devin Haney has a fight with George Kambosos, and it is widely speculated that after this Kambosos fight, Devin Haney will move up to 140 pounds. Devin Haney is a young man himself who is also growing into his man body. Devin Haney has stayed at 135 for a long time, trying to get the big fights, trying to get fights with Gervonta Tank Davis, trying to get fights with Ryan Garcia, trying to get fights for Vasyl Lomachenko to no avail. He hasn't been able to get those fights done due to those guys not wanting to fight Devin Haney. Okay, so Devin has grown out of the lightweight division. He is currently about to defend his title against in his rematch against Kambosos, but I suspect strongly after that, Devin Haney is going to move up to 140 pounds. I think that the fight with Devin Haney and Shakur can definitely happen. However, the business of boxing may not let that fight happen, meaning the promoters. Bob Arum may want to sit on that fight, milk it, build it. You know how they do. You know, they want to build fights and stuff like that. Not many of these networks believe in African-American fighters or black fighters in general being draws. You know what I'm saying? Being able to sell. They don't believe in it, that concept. So we know better. We know that Devin Haney versus Shakur Stevenson would be a great fight. But what will it do business-wise? We don't know. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what it would do business-wise. And because of the uncertainty there, I think Bob Arum would not make that fight. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just look at this. We're having a hard time getting Terrence Crawford versus Earl Spence. So we know what they think about black fighters and what they think about black boxing fans. They, for whatever reason, they believe we don't spend money, which is an absolute lie. Everybody I know that's black, that loves boxing, orders fights that they want to see. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know where they get this myth from that black people aren't spending money. It's just absolutely ridiculous. All right. Also, I believe, like I said, Devin Haney, Shakur could be a good fight to happen at 140. I'm sure Devin Haney will be at 140 for at least 2 years, you know what I'm saying, before possibly moving up to 147. So he'll be down there for at least 2 years at 140. So if he got fights he can make up there. Shakur and Devin can fight at anything over 135. You know what I'm saying? If Devin says, hey, I want to fight at 140 now, I'll make my, I'm going to vacate the undisputed titles at 135 and fight at 140, then Shakur can take Devin up on that challenge if he wants to. He can fight at 135 and 140, or just come to 140 for the Devin Haney fight. If Lomachenko wants to fight Devin Haney, like he claims he does, Lomachenko can easily go up to 140 pounds. But the masses will not let him do that. You know what I'm saying? The masses won't let him, the masses won't let him go up to 140. They'll defend Lomachenko. Oh, well, Loma, he's a little guy. Loma don't never have to do nothing. Even though they still got this man on the pound-for-pound list and justify having him on the pound-for-pound list, even though he's had 2 losses, unavenged losses, you know what I'm saying? Never had to come back and avenge any of his losses. But the masses will still put him on the pound-for-pound list, and I think it's ridiculous. Loma should have to fight Devin Haney at 140 pounds, in my opinion, if the fight gonna get made. But we got some good fights in boxing. It's just a matter of, you know, we can get excited about these fights, but the business of boxing is the order of the day. You know, will these promoters allow these great fighters to achieve greatness and fight each other, or will they say that it's too much risk and the money not right and blah 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 blah? You know, what would they do? You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. But other than that, um, I see Keyshawn Davis, who is very cool with Shakur Stevenson. I see him and Dev got into it, had some words. You know, Keyshawn versus Devin Haney is not going to happen. Keyshawn's too young. Well, not young, but too young in his career to get that opportunity. You know, if his name was uh, Lomachenko, he would get those opportunities. You know, he would be fast tracked into and thrown in there with all these great matchups, but he's not going to get those opportunities because, like I said, the business of boxing doesn't want to see or believe in black fighters getting to that level. So Keyshawn is, I mean, I'm not taking none of that serious. Him versus Devin Haney, that's something that might happen at 140 eventually, or maybe even 147. Unfortunately, that's the sport we love, but that's the sport that that's the politics around the sport right now. You know what I mean? So anyway, that's my 2 cents on the matter, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Devin Haney versus Shakur Stevenson. How bad do you want to see this fight? Is this a fight that you think Devin Haney should stick around at 135 to take Shakur? You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, hold on a second. So, yeah, um, Devin would be a disadvantage if he were to. Devin would be a disadvantage if he were to come down, stay at 135, because I know personally that Devin Haney is, you know, he's ready to go to 140. He is, you know what I'm saying? Hey, hold on 1 second, babe. All right, y'all. 78 Sports TV, salute to the mighty LDBC. I'm up out of here. Deuces.